All right. So here we are.
Dang.
Okay.
It's Oscar night. We got our themed drinks.
Yes, we do.
We've had several of them. It's been good. It's been real good. Don't really know how to start this. What are you most excited to see?
Oh, this Oscars?
Yeah.
Well, the host is what, Jimmy Kimmel?
Yes.
I'm happy to see him do it again, honestly. I liked what he brought to it last time.
Mm-hmm. I really... Okay, there's one little thing that I don't think is going to happen, but I want it to so badly.
Someone to mess up again?
And that's Tommy Wiseau. I want an opening section with Tommy Wiseau. And I want Tommy Wiseau to go up on stage at some point.
And say something?
I don't actually want him to win
No.
these screenplay nominees.
Yeah.
The only thing that Disaster Artist is nominated
that was
for.
the only nominee.
But I want him to get something, not really get an award, I just want him to be on stage.
Yeah.
No matter what.
I just want to see him. I want to know that he's there.
Uh-huh.
Agreed.
I want words from him.
Agreed.
That would be ideal.
Yes.
But I just if I know that he's actually there, he's in the audience, I will be happy about that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Kami and I watched most Disaster Artists together until the credits, and then I came back and I didn't see that post scene with Tommy playing to Frank. Like, I hadn't watched it the whole way.
Oh, the comparison.
The comparison.
Yeah.
But then Tommy as not himself in a short role in the movie.
Oh.
At the end of the credits.
Oh, like they did a Marvel thing?
Right.
Yeah. There's...
See, I haven't seen it, but...
Okay. I did not see that part. Because I kept looking for Tommy, because I knew he had a small role in it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would have assumed I'd recognize him.
Oh,
That's a cute dress on her.
But I didn't see him.
It was at the end of the credits.
Wow.
So do we
He
think
is
Willem
looking
Dafoe is going to
fine.
win for Florida Project?
No.
Probably
Me
not,
neither.
but I would like to see...
Should.
I think these acting nominees are just set. They're all, they have clear-cut winners.
Well, the Denzel one was an FU to Franco.
That was...
I liked Franco a lot for Best Actor, even though comedies don't normally get that. It's going to be Oldman, but...
Right, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm kind of sad for that. Just because that movie was so terrible. Darkest Hour was not a good movie.
I don't know.
But it was a good performance.
It was actually a good... It wasn't just a good makeup job. It was actually a good
right.
performance.
It was actually a good performance.
Speaking of that, for makeup job, let's hope that we don't have something happen like it did to
Suicide Squad?
And actually
Oscar-winning Suicide Squad.
Okay, so for makeup, you've
you.
just got, like, Wonder and...
You have Wonder and Darkest Hour.
Darkest Hour and
Winston Churchill.
Victoria and Abdul.
Oh, yeah,
That
Victoria and
one is
Abdul.
okay, but I don't think
that was
that
awful.
deserves... No, I'm saying the makeup job. It doesn't
Oh, yeah.
deserve anything for it. It'd be between Wonder or Winston Churchill just because putting the actor and all of that makeup and, like, the extra fat and all that other stuff, that's hard.
Do you know how
That's
much makeup
a lot
is
of
in
effort.
Wonder?
No, I know there's a lot in there, too.
No, there's not.
Are you sure?
It's a single child.
Well, I know it's a single child,
with
but
the
still.
same face the entire movie.
Yeah, so
There's nothing else.
It's literally one design.
Yeah.
I know that,
Yeah,
but still,
nothing
regardless,
else.
it seems like it would be a lot to try to, the
He's
design
not that
process.
deformed.
Yeah, it's
No.
not.
No.
I mean, there's...
All right, the Gary Oldman to Winston Churchill transformation is more of a deformation of the face
Yeah.
than,
I don't
like, Jacob
disagree with
Tremblay
you.
to his character in Wonder.
I don't disagree with you there at all. I feel like the one for Winston Churchill, The Darkest Hour, is definitely going to get it.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Wonder was still... I still find it, like, interesting that you could do that for a child. A makeup effect like that on a child. For that long of a time.
Well, it's Jacob Tremblay, though. That kid's got to be a well-behaved actor. I mean, he was in Room. He's been doing stuff for years.
I forgot he was
He's a
in
pro.
Room.
Yeah.
He's been doing this since
Okay,
birth.
I forgot.
Tremblay was probably
He really
in
was.
ads for Baby Gap.
Probably was.
So, what are you guys thinking about Best Picture? Because I have my opinion.
I have mine since the very beginning, but I don't...
Torn.
David opinion, or I'm sorry.
Well, no, I was just gonna say on Sunday morning today, David Edelstein basically had it down to it's either going to be Shape of Water or 3 Billboards.
Yeah. Yep, that's what
I've been
have.
thinking that the whole time. Mm-hmm. Shape of Water is the only thing that has entered into my mind that's been like.
That's the one I think it's going to be.
But you know what? In terms of chances of an upset, we have more of a chance for an upset this year than we have in many other years. So
yeah, that's true.
Lady Bird could upset. That's a low one, but it's up there.
Do you think Get Out?
Dunkirk could.
Get Out's not going to get it.
Get Out could.
It could.
Get Out could very easily get a screenplay nom.
What?
Now, it might not require the best director award going to somebody else, but still, it has a mild shot. I would say it is the 5th most likely.
Well, I mean, best director and best picture don't always line up.
No, they don't.
No. I mean,
they haven't for the
year.
last 5 years.
Exactly.
At least. Yeah. No, but it's still an indicator. And that's really the biggest reason that I doubt 3 Billboards is that Martin McDonagh was not, he didn't get the director nomination. Because usually there's a nomination, not always a win.
I felt like the screenplay for 3 Billboards was more important than the director.
Okay, I guess I didn't feel that way because I've seen other Martin McDonagh movies, and it felt so much like it was in the vein of Martin McDonagh.
Okay.
It wasn't him trying to be a Coen
No,
brother?
it was not. No, he's always done that.
Oh, okay.
Well, he has 2 other movies, basically. In Bruges, very Coen-like. 7 Psychopaths, incredibly Coen-like.
Okay, well, yeah.
3 Billboards is Coen-like, again.
Well, yeah.
And so it's
and
just,
Frances McDormand doesn't help that.
It's subtly different. Right, yeah. Crossover there.
Yeah. Andrew, did you... So you've seen all the animated, just not the shorts?
All but one of the animated shorts.
Okay. So, of the animated features, though...
Yes.
What is Breadwinner?
Okay, Breadwinner is Angelina Jolie produced. She probably has nothing to do with it. It is about, man, I'm gonna feel like such a jackass. Some Middle Eastern country, I think maybe Syria, I think so.
That would make sense.
There's a little girl and her father is sent to prison and he only has 1 leg, and she has to cut her hair and become a boy to try and make money for the family, and then try and bust her father out of jail. And there are all these people who are around here who are joining the Taliban.
Is it one of those movies where you wonder why it's animated and not just done with real people?
No, because they do a lot of... Okay, so a running theme throughout the film is that she's a storyteller, and she tells all these weird, outlandish stories to kind of outline what's going on in the film, and make her younger siblings understand what's going on.
Like The Life of Pi.
Yeah, exactly like that. It was a little too more metaphorical and on the nose.
Yeah.
I
didn't know Whoopi had a tattoo.
It made it kind of...
I didn't know that was
a
Whoopi.
fantasy thing, so...
She looks cute, and I don't really like that dress, but she looks cute.
I never realized she had such a large tattoo over her shoulder like that.
Well, she's never really worn anything like that.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah.
Do you know Whoopi Goldberg had that giant tattoo on her shoulder?
Does she have another one and she's lifting up her dress?
I didn't know that.
Show it right now.
You have another one.
Oh, she's showing her shoes. She's wearing boots.
Oh.
Cowboy boots.
Good for her.
Are back, says New York Fashion Week.
Is that a Me Too thing?
No, it's they're back for this season.
Oh my gosh.
The Tom Ford show that Melinda
she
sent me
looks cute,
pictures
too.
of.
I could see boots being a Me Too thing. You could just do the whole thing based on, like these boots are made for walking.
I think it's gonna go to
Okay, so with the Golden Globes, there was that thing with black dresses.
Yes.
Really,
for the
Ferdinand.
Me Too movement.
Yeah.
Is there anything?
I haven't heard.
Any solidarity here? I mean, I see a lot of black.
There is a
at
lot
the
of
Oscars.
black.
They were wearing a whole bunch of Time's Up's pins.
Is it an anti-Weinstein thing?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was basically.
Well.
Yeah.
And
I don't need to
then
explain anymore.
a lot of people in my apartment were wearing Book It things from when you used to read and get personal pan pizzas.
Yeah, I remember those.
Your parents had to buy something, so it wasn't like a good deal for anyone except Pizza Hut.
No, the pizza was free.
olives on my personal pan pizza.
You got like, yeah, one ingredient and it was a little, yeah.
It was all yours, all
So-
4 pieces.
Think fast. Do we care about Octavia Spencer as a Best Supporting Actress nominee?
What was she
Go.
in?
She was
Shape
in
of
Shape
Water.
of Water. She was she
Do
helped
we
out
care?
the mute chick.
No.
Good one.
Honestly, I couldn't remember her name. But
She was in Hidden Figures, I think, last year?
no. I was saying I could not
Yeah.
remember the lady's
the-
name
No,
in
I,
Shape of Water.
I like her and what I see her in, but
Yeah,
in
but
Shape of Water.
I
At the
need to see it. I know.
Oh.
I know. I'm so bad this
Oh.
year.
but at the same time, not really. Even though she was very good, but it just seems like that's a very Oscar baity thing for her to be into, I
It's not even
guess.
Oscar baity. It was a passable role. She was just there.
Well, and
to
she's
do
really
what her
good
character
at
did.
it
Like I
in
said,
that
just-
time era.
I really felt
So,
that
It seems.
that should have gone to Holly Hunter from The Big Sick.
Oh,
Mm.
okay,
I felt like she should
yeah.
have been nominated there.
That was. I'm
Oh,
surprised
okay.
that is Big Sick in any category
Yeah,
because
screenplay.
okay, because that was
Oh,
a good
yeah,
movie.
okay.
Yeah, that's a screenplay movie.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think they had the misfortune of Amazon releasing them, not knowing it was going to garner so much attention, but releasing them so early in the year that people were kind of over it by
I guess that's
nomination
Yeah.
time.
true. Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
think about that. I just remember seeing it. I was in Indy still.
Oh, here we go. Adapted
Interesting.
screenplay. Logan. We
Yeah.
need Wolverine to win an Oscar.
That was
He's
a
not
very
gonna
gut
win,
wrenching
no.
thing.
That, I wouldn't have cared if that was in the Best Picture category.
Yeah.
I would have.
I liked it.
It was a passable movie. It
I
was
liked
cool.
it.
It was really entertaining. There was some decent character development. It was still not that interesting, and not Best Picture material.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
then again,
that's true.
I
but
would have preferred it over Darkest Hour.
had more character over Darkest Hour.
You
I'm
just
sure.
really have it out for that movie.
I would prefer Hugh Jackman over, Gary Oldman in Darkest Hour. What do we think
Whoops.
about This Is Us versus Remember Me for Best Original Song?
I don't
I thought you meant
remember
the
what.
TV show.
Yeah, I know.
No,
I'm sorry, I thought too.
That's
That's
different
what I thought too.
conversation.
Remember
No.
Me is
Gonna
from
make
Coco.
me cry on
Yes.
camera.
And This Is Us is from what again?
Wait, is it this? This is not.
No, This Is Me.
This is me.
This is
Sorry,
Me.
The Greatest
Okay.
I
Showman.
misspoke.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
Greatest
Show.
Show.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh,
Yeah.
I haven't even seen Greatest Showman.
I just watched
but
it the other day.
I've heard that it's already garnered a fan base. I'm looking at my Pinterest and
It's just-
everything else, and holy shit.
Such a whitewashing of P.T. Barnum.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's one really interesting scene in that movie. Not interesting, in a good way, but a bad way. So P.T. Barnum is like all down, and he's at a bar and he's drinking, and all of his freaks come in to cheer him up.
Aw.
And one of them
One
says
of
something
us.
like, even if you are just a cynical bastard who's really in this for the money and the attention and the fame, doesn't give a damn about us, you gave us a home.
Oh.
And, it means a lot to all of us. And it's supposed to be this big, profound moment, but it's like, they just flat out acknowledge, you really probably don't give a damn about any of us
Right.
freaks.
What
We're
is
just freaks to you.
Wow.
You dreamt this last night?
No. No, this was actually in Greatest Showman, Ben.
movie.
okay.
Oh, hell,
this is a
Wow,
part of
it's
it.
very
Beautiful.
detailed.
Oh.
All right. Well, we should fill out our ballots.
Yes.
Yes.
Lock these in. You can't change them.
Oh,
Once you do,
that makes sense, but fuck.
and then we'll watch the ceremony and we'll do a little post thing, and we'll see
I did.
who earns the trophy.
I did one earlier, which I think I'll remember.
Oh yeah, are we gonna
I'll
do
probably
a comparison
duplicate it,
of the
but-
two of those?
Well,
Well,
I've got his drunk ballot
Yeah.
too, and I will.
Yeah,
I
the
will-
drunk ballot
I
is
got-
gonna be a
that I
thing.
will throw that
Thank
in
you.
there.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So I have a number of controversial Oscar picks this year, but really for the most part it's been kind of a straightforward race this year. Back in, first time I heard about 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, I kind of decided that was the Oscar frontrunner, and I have stuck with that all the way through. The Shape of Water has gained a lot of traction, but I'm going with 3 Billboards for Shape of Water. Guillermo del Toro is definitely going to get Best Director. Definitely an honorary award. Frances McDormand is easily a favorite of the Academy. Basically, all of these acting things are just not really worth mentioning because they're all relatively straightforward.
Alright, so since I haven't seen very many of these, I gotta kind of guess a little bit. I've got a feeling Andrew's gonna beat me, because, come on. I went with Shape of Water for Best Picture. I don't know. I have a good feeling. So I also went with Guillermo del Toro for Director, because I just want that to happen.
Okay, my strategy for picking these award winners had more to do with current awards, this last award season's more technical awards, the ones that continue to win. Two categories don't seem like they're up for grabs at all, and that are Frances McDormand for 3 Billboards and also Gary Oldman for Darkest Hour. I didn't vote with my heart on that. I liked Sally Hawkins in The Shape of Water. I thought that required more of the actress than did 3 Billboards, but that's where it's been going.
The first one I'd probably have to talk about is costume design, because I feel like that's right up my alley with fashion. I would have to say it would have to be Victoria and Abdul, because they just had a more vibrant fashion with a little bit more character. Whereas Phantom Thread, yes, it's about fashion, yes, it's about costume design, but they were just so bland. The dresses were beautiful, don't get me wrong, but they were just bland. So I think it definitely goes to Victoria and Abdul.
Costume design, I know Shape of Water has traction here just because of what it is. You know, it's a throwback to old Hollywood, but Phantom Thread is my choice for that one. Just because of, you know, it's a movie about dresses, so it better win.
Original song. I really liked Coco. I really liked Remember Me, especially being a Latino. I like the integration of the English and the Spanish, and they kind of combined it together with such a nice sound. But I feel like This Is Me, after listening to it, seemed like it was a little bit more, it was just a little bit more. And I feel like that one might win, as much as I'd like it to be Coco. I feel like I'm really second guessing myself.
For original song, I mean, I wanted to go with Remember Me for Coco, not because I liked it, but because it was Pixar. And I went with This Is Me for Greatest Showman. I don't know. No idea there. With sound editing, I went, with editing and mixing, I went with Dunkirk. Just because it's a war movie, and really, that movie is just such a spectacle of sight and sound, and sound is such an integral part of it. I felt like it was the easy choice.
Sound mixing, I went with Dunkirk, because war movie.
I found myself hedging my bets and putting my audio categories with Dunkirk, and then my visual effects categories with The Shape of Water.
I also really, really want Blade Runner to get recognition, so I kind of have Blade Runner for all the visual things: cinematography, production design, visual effects.
Cinematography, I think Dunkirk has a strong shot, but I'm going with Blade Runner. A little bit of I just really want to see Roger Deakins finally win an Oscar, because I believe he's been nominated 14 times. I really think the Academy will give it to him this time.
Actress with supporting role was really hard for me. I was between Octavia Spencer and Allison Janney for I, Tonya. I thought it would be Octavia just because she's done really well in the Oscars, but at the same time I kind of figured really, so I'm gonna have to go with Allison Janney for that one.
Ultimately, I'm putting a lot of faith in Dunkirk for the technical awards, and as far as everything else, I'm just really going with what BAFTA and Producers Guild and Directors Guild are going with.
I don't know. It's probably not a good idea to vote based on personal preference. I gotta try and get in the mindset of an Academy member, but damn it, I want Blade Runner to win.
The next one would be Best Picture. Shape of Water, hands down. Not just because I'm biased and I really like that movie. Hands down, I think it's going to be Shape of Water. We'll see.
I will be content when 3 Billboards wins, but I think that is Shape of Water's. Guillermo del Toro could use that in his career.
I will probably smoke these fools. And stay tuned to see if my drunk ballot that was made about a month ago actually does better than this one.
Alright, so we just got one more to go.
3 Billboards.
Holy hell.
I don't think Shape of Water stands a chance at this point. I think it's either 4 or 5 that I've gotten wrong so far.
Now we'll find out.
Have a good winning streak so far.
Pretty sure. I really wish they would just nix all of the best original song performances.
Yeah.
Unless it's Radiohead.
Right. But that score. They would never do a song
Yeah, they
that
would.
would be nominated. That would never happen.
Mm-hmm.
I want
Green
it to
plastic
happen.
watering cans or whatever. Fake plastic trees was in Clueless. I don't think they wrote it.
Yeah, I don't
That was
think
not
so.
written.
And the Oscar goes to...
Don't say it wrong. Make sure you make her let her look.
The Shape of Water.
Shit.
So it's a -5, I believe, or 6.
Alright.
Suck it.
Alright.
This, but
Andrew, your
Yes.
drunk ballot did the worst.
nice.
Yeah. You got 13 right out of 24 on your drunk attempt.
Holy crap.
Back in January 27th.
Okay.
Oh boy, drum roll.
Here we go. Let's see.
Please, God, I need this.
Dorinda, you scored slightly higher than Andrew's drunk ballot at
Wow.
14 out of 24.
Wow.
Followed by myself with 15 out of 24. Followed by Ben with 16 out of 24, leaving the winner to be Andrew with 18. out of
Okay.
24.
Wow, good for you.
Alright, so there's one that I didn't.
Good for you.
Alright. Yeah, no,
And
that's.
I'm here now to
Fantastic.
present the first annual Prince Dustpan Oscar Watching Party Award
Wow.
to you.
Well, thank you very much. This is wonderful.
You definitely deserve it.
I've
Do you
spent a
want
whole
to give
shitload of
a
time
speech?
watching a shitload of movies.
What are the cells
So-
from?
I don't
Not
know, but they
sure.
are actual film cells. I think
Oh,
you
shit,
could
yeah.
actually like run them through a projector and find out.
That's a good idea. No, man, that's awesome. Sweet.
Any final words?
I mean, this year's Oscars was, I don't know, watching it unfold throughout award season, like all the different, the ways the favorites changed, has been really interesting. But ultimately, I don't know, I feel like within the past 2 or 3 weeks, it was just decided for about half of the awards. So there were a lot of really good nominees, but overall it was kind of a boring year. But a lot of people that I really, really enjoyed got to win Oscars. And Roger Deakins, I think, is my favorite kind of industry award. So I was very satisfied.
All right.
Except I didn't want Shape of Water to win Best Picture.
All right.
And it's late.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
We're
it
all
is.
very tired.
I always forget the Oscars. Like,
Congratulations.
Well, thank you.
We can all go home.
Night night.
I think this might